Good morning. We are going to begin our chair yoga class. And it's beautiful morning, and chair yoga is wonderful in a way of having great advantage. You can have your comfortable spine. You can have your ability to hold stretch longer. And it's wonderful to do it in a way that you open your body more through the holding and feeling safe. First, we're going to warm up all our body and open joints and open up some space in our joints. And then we're going to extend our stretch and making our body stronger and balancing, and going to closing with our meditation. Find your good position on the chair that you are feel nicely rooted through your spine and legs, and feeling the nice sensation of the spine being at ease but strong at the same time. Take a few moments just sensing the body and finding out better and better place on the chair. Unwinding the body is amazing tool that we do intuitively. It's letting us sense the tension and then slowly let body to find better way of releasing it. Now we're going to take 3 deep breaths as you cleansing all tension, all mind, thoughts, and letting it go to the earth. Fresh energy from the earth, fresh energy from the sky, and taking tension from aura, letting earth to care about it. One more deep breath. Feel spine elongating. Exhalation gently through the mouth, maybe. And the next breath, as your hands are going to come closer together, we are going to rest them one on your chest and another on your belly. You're creating this connection between heart and your energy center in the lower part of the body. Take a few breaths as you noticing how delicious breath inhalation, like sipping the air. You're slowly inhaling like a delicious drink and inhalation. And then taking heaviness out on exhalation. Belly gently expands. And belly slowly returns back on exhale. Having slow breathing waves. Whole breath feels like a waves on the shore of the ocean, slowly coming out and then returning back with its own rhythm. As you're resting your hands, we're going to balance your breath. First, we're bringing attention to the space of your hand on the lower part of the body. And noticing the color that is going to be more like a golden and slightly brownish red. Feel that combination of those 2 warm colors being in area of your lower hand. And slowly bringing attention to hand into your heart area. Notice the color of beautiful green. Is it soothing? Almost have healing qualities. Let the color to let your breath calm your body. Taking few more moments to sensing the body. Entering into the state of connecting heart, mind and your soul together. One more slow deep breath. Letting know your body that you're ready to begin your movement. Keeping nice calmness of your mind, we are letting our hands to open again. But now is receiving energy through the hands, facing them up to the sky, and gently positioning them in a nice 45-degree angle. That energy travels through the fingers, toward to the body, energizing it. Slowly raise your hands in front. We are going to a little bit more, moving it higher. And sensing the body as you are holding it above your head, keeping your back nice and strong. Energizing your body right above your head. Taking gentle pulsation with your hands, strengthening the energy around the body. Feeling the strength of the arm. And taking 3 gentle circles, energizing your upper centers of the body. Your aura of your third eye, your center of intuition, your pineal and pituitary gland, sending deep energy and taking another deep breath. Slowly extend your hands wider and receiving energy all from above. Bringing energy through the body, all the way down to the earth. And when you get ready into the next motion, you're going to slowly lean to the side. And then starting unwinding the body, feeling that energy bow nice and strong. And taking a few gentle, lengthening movements of the side of the spine. And as you're moving, your hands get softer. And eventually they creating your nice oven version of the stretch. You're letting them flow and lengthen and breathe. Staying for 2 more rounds, 4 more times before entering into the stillness. Slowing down and more. You're going to enter into the stillness stretch. Find yourself into the being still and strong. Feeling as body opens from the hip to the fingers. Positioning your hand in the best way. And maybe sometimes even placing it in front of your forehead if it feels tired. And letting breathe into the lungs, opening up one side of the lung. As you get feeling ready in, we are going to gently sweep your hand to the other side. And nicely and smoothly bringing your hand back together. Getting it into the opposite side of the stretch. Breathing in and out more and smoothly there. If it feels hand tired, rest it again against your forehead. And take a moment to take another few more breaths there. Breathing in and out, feeling a lengthening all side of your lungs, right and the side there. And taking another deep breath in and out. As it slowly opens it up, we are coming into the larger flow. Letting your movement come deeper, we are lengthening spine, even deeper dimension. Moving slowly back, tucking your navel in, and staying for another 4 long rounds, lengthening spine as it moves, rolling it as a wave. A long inhalation and exhalation. Traveling through the spine. Another long movement, deepening in, coming back toward to the center as you returning it out, and taking spine to next dimension, circling is clockwise, staying at least 5 to 6 breaths, warming up your back for deeper stretch. Circling almost like your belly sweeps in all way in the front, feeling digestive system improving. 2 more circles before switching direction. As you're returning back to the center, taking opposite directions to 5 and 6 breaths at your own speed and rate time. There is no pain. It's the sensation of lengthening and spiraling the energy from the lower centers of the body to the top of the head. Taking at least 1 more circle, slowing it down more. And as you are arriving back to the center, we are going to stretch your lower body, and the hands slowly come in the front, crossing each other, resting on the top of our thighs. We are going to start slowly breathing in and out for your lower back deep opening. Stay for 3 more long breaths. As body got better and open and warmer, we are ready for our sun salutation. We're going to have 3 rounds of sun salutation, and it's going to be deepened with each round. We slowly starting moving your hand up as it lengthens your one side of the body, feeling that you are lengthening right from the hip up to the sky, and slowly letting your hands come back. Taking a long inhalation through the opposite side. Feeling all side of the body lengthens again. And then exhalation, it's slowly coming back. We are waiting for inhalation. as you're taking it in. On exhalation, gliding your hands outside of your leg, we're arriving on the fourth lower folding stretch. Waiting your inhalation, coming halfway up, noticing the body. And then exhalation, gliding it back into the deeper stretch. Staying another long breath, breathing into that openness. When you're ready to coming back, returning your body up and taking your leg together with you as it comes closer to your heart with the nice long spine. Slowly legs returns back. Your inhalation lifts your heart. And exhalation, you gliding down toward to the earth. Slowly returning back. As you coming, your opposite leg is going to come to the chest, lengthening spine and the lower back. Placing your leg back again. Waiting your inhalation. And then exhalation, that is the deepening again. Stay for 2 long breaths, breathing in, opening spine again. As time slowly coming back, you are returning your body into the upper position, but now your hands are moving into the expansion of the chest. Imagine you pushing the waves backward, letting heart to breathe. And when heart feels more open, you're going to bring hands together and really lengthening and opening up the heart in a deeper stretch. Feel that your fingers slightly facing up to the sky. And then slowly bring your hands together, wrap them under your armpits, stretch the back of the spine, and then slowly come back. Take any movements with the neck if it feels good. We are going to take 2 more rounds on your own rhythm as you're moving with the breath. As we did it first time, we did a little bit more in detail, slowly. But you might have your own rhythm as you are moving through the motion as you're. We are moving hands first in inhalation and exhalation. Staying as long as it feels good. Breathing like a wave, inhaling and exhaling. Slowly traveling. We are raising halfway up on inhale. And then slowly on exhaling back. Returning back to the center, your leg is going to come up and stretch to the heart. But this time we're going to take your leg a little more into dimension of stretch. Feel as hip is opening up as you move. And when it feels nicely lengthened, take it easy again into the good stretch and might be possibly invite your head closer to the knee. Slowly returning back as it is. Feeling spine. When inhalation comes, And exhalation, the wave of the flow going down into the lower back, stretching forward, slowly coming back, and bringing your knee to the chest again. And letting your hip to swing and sway and breathe. And now bringing stretch deeper with lengthening slightly more into knee to the head. Completing with the deeper folding stretch for one more time. And this you taking your time to take couple breaths and maybe traveling your hands from the left foot, taking a little diagonal lengthening. And feel if this feels good to stay still or move your hands gently. When you get ready to coming back, we are going to open the heart. Breathing in. And now we are going to breathe out. And one more time, breathing in. And breathing out. And slowly let your neck to unwind. Whatever the body wants to move you right now, simply let it be as bamboo under the wind. Stretch it out your neck. Let it go as it moves. And your last round is the deepest. You can have your stretch of the spine to be as deep as it feels. You are can bringing your hands and lengthening as much as it feels good. Body is warm and ready to deepen your practice. If it feels good to flying it out more through the balance, you're taking your mom and balancing it back. And then the next movement, coming deeper as you are moving all the way forward again. Waiting the moment of the raising up. Taking your leg for one more deep stretch to the chest. But now we are going to breathe with the pushing your heel forward and back. It's almost like nice stretch as it rocking the heel forward. You feel the back of the leg get longer. And as that's opened for your body in, moving forward again and letting your stretch to get more maybe forward, placing fingers more to the floor, finding your good place to be, and opening up lower back to next dimension. Staying for another breath, opening it up. And when it is time to get transitioning in, supporting hands back and taking opposite side of the knee one more time, lengthening the hip and taking 4 to 5 breaths as you rocking your leg, emphasizing heel push, keeping shoulders back and rocking the leg. And completing your deeper practice, this is the deepest stretch of the moment. You're finding yourself where you would like to be. Travel your hands forward and back, leg to left and right, and find all dimensions of the spine as you lengthen. Stay a couple more breaths there. Simply lengthening as much as it feels good at the moment. Spine natural, more of the good feel there. And then slowly coming back, completing your sun salutation with the opening the heart again, like a cobra. Feeling this nice openness. And a little bit more back. Different variation of expansion, feeling the heart lengthen. And a second time. Last time as we opened it up, we are going to take your hands in the front, crossing your elbow inside the elbow, and very gently bringing your legs closer together. And taking your first variation of the eagle pose, a little bit tightening up all your abdominal muscles, activating the power in them, and feeling strong as an eagle who is ready to fly. Exchanging your hands and opening up other side of our body as elbow goes into the elbow. Focusing, imagining the image of the eagle as the bird with the sharp vision, focus, strength. Unlocking your hands for one more time. And whenever you feel ready, we are moving into the standing position to letting your body to get fully balanced and get stronger as it is. Begin first that you are finding out your great space as we're going to do some sensing the body and balancing from the next position it up. Beginning it's lengthening it a little bit more. We're going to open it from the heel to the hand. Really feeling that you have a space on one side of the body longer than another. Take it another round there. And the next round, as it's going to get deeper, taking the moment being and holding there, notice the side of your rib cage. Gently place your hand around that area. Send energy from the hand and feel that it is all opens up. Move a little bit gently and find if it feels good to little bit just inch on inch to open more. And then slowly take your hand to the other side, finding yourself back. And take the deepest stretch as you supporting your lung and rib cage and finding out just maybe another inch of the good lengthening stretch. And slowly make it back. As it gets better, Ned, we're going to take 3 breaths to each direction as you're really letting your spine to breathe through the large circles. It's called wheel of life. Whole body breathing, circulating motions in the front, energy. And free breaths to other direction, wheels of life. Energy goes from the lower spine to the upper spine. Bringing yourself back toward to the center, we are going to bring our legs closer together and we're going to start moving into the balance. If it feels good, you can have your chair nearby to you and hold on it, or otherwise challenge yourself a little bit more with the position and cut. We're going to have your leg nicely toward to the ankle as this has that good position leaning to the ankle side. And hands are looking for nice triangle, power triangle on the lower body. If the triangle stays nice and strong and are not wobbling, you are able to have a great balance sensation. Holding one hand as it is, we are going to bring another hand higher. And imagining triangle being the same way as it is now. In your inner mind, you are bringing your hands into the good tree balancing pose. Find your peaceful center, your drishti, your focal point, and your eyes are focused. And then very slowly bringing your hands back, taking your leg closely together, and coming into the stillness with the prayer hand position, finding your center through the arches of your foot, through the center of your core, and all the way up to the sky. Taking another 2 more long breaths. Transitioning to the opposite side, first we're going to find your triangle as it is facing down to the earth and the side of it staying nice and steady. Noticing that the triangle is, we are going to find your leg as it's spread out over to the ankle. Now we have a triangle here. We have a triangle with the knee. And keeping inner triangle right in this area in your mind is slowly starting bringing one hand up. Focal point is settled. And then other hand is going to go away. And you're entering into the beauty of the tree. Hands of the tree can be different. They can be more as they are waving, like a willow branches under the wind. They can be more open, or they can be more strong. You have all qualities of the tree as you balancing your tree pose. And slowly returning your hand back to your triangle, letting it center you, and then returning it back as you placing your hands, finding your stillness and free long breaths as you are staying in Tadasana. Unwinding your pose, our chair going to get little spaced in front of us. We're going to have it standing behind, finding good space that you have a little bit more in the behind of your chair and in the front, using it as support as we go. At this right now moment, our hands is going to be comfortably resting in the top of the chair. We are looking for good feel of the lower back. Shift your weight slowly side to side, finding good position and lengthening the space until you enter into the good resting, almost like a child pose. Feeling of lower back opening up. Your legs are in bended knee position comfortably, slightly. And the lower back breathing freely. You can rest your head on the top of your arms. And staying for another 3 to 4 breaths, letting your spine unwind. The spine got some rest. We are coming a little bit closer. And your hands are going to resting right into the inner part of the chair. You're going to have your great twisting spine movements as it goes there. You're going to breathe 5 breaths as you hold and pause and then returning it back. Great stretching and opening and twisting the spine, creating great strength of the body. 3 more breaths, slowly in and open and out. On the last breath, when your spine feels good, hold it for a moment, feeling the strength and balance of the core. This feels all into the nice balancing position as only one hand supports you. And then rest your body in. Take a moment to swing if it feels good and relax the spine before it is going to get ready to strengthening other side. Then you are begin to open. Be taking 5 breaths. And the last breath is holding as you pause. Breathe into the twist. Sensations are in the space between the shoulder blades. There is that tight area which is very stiff. Coming into the balancing pose. Now you're only on one hand and your legs support you and you take a moment of balance, holding up the strength and power. Returning slowly back, taking a little sway if the body feels good in it. And finding yourself for one more time, resting your lower back. until tension is subside. Slowly coming out, we are going to take our chair comfortably to the front. And if you have your bricks and your strap, we are going to use it right now. We're going to begin with our strap. Strap is wonderful for the great deep stretching of the body as it is. We're going to move it a little bit more forward, feeling as we creating that nice little bit of the resistance of your arms. Take a moment creating that power and strengthening the core as it holds. And you bringing it back to the chest. Right now you are getting a little more of the different opening power. And as you're going to move your hands forward back, finding out your leg nicely extended by balancing it out and taking another 2 breaths into the stillness. Lifting up your knee up and slowly lengthening arms up. We are finding our side stretch into the different angle. Take another deep breath there. And another deep breath there. Slowly returning back toward to the center. Now our leg lifting it up, we're going to push it again and balance to 2 to 3 breaths at your level. Comfort. It's a strong, peaceful, and as your knee going up to the chest, you're going to move your hands one more time up, lengthening the spine. And then slowly bending your elbows closer together to the chest, returning it smoothly up and bringing the elbows more back. And slowly taking strap away, letting shoulders just to breathe. And place them one more time into the elbow in elbow. Letting tension between shoulder blades melt away. Slowly release tension to the other side. As we're going to have our strap for the leg, is going to feel different stretch of that. You're going to let your strap comfortably go around your foot. That's a lot of the core balance here. And you're finding your angle comfortably in the front of the leg is that you can hold up the chair nicely for support. And the first, you're simply testing the water. You're kind of a little bit noticing where the leg and stretch starts come. You will have sense of the equilibrium as you're going to lift it up. And as you discovered it out, you're settling a little bit more comfortably with the length of the strap. And then entering yourself into your good balancing stretch. Find your stillness again. It's all about being right into your center and balance for another breath. Letting the strap be comfortably in. Slowly move it in the front and open it as you move, balancing your body. Take a strap comfortably into it. Rest it is on the top of your knee. And take a moment to get yourself ready for your deep stretch of your area of sciatica. Your hands are comfortably near to the chair, your opposite foot and resting the knee there. Spine is good. As you're breathing in, you simply just gently imagining that your heart would like to go over your knee. It might be just 2 to 3 inches. It's a lot of tightness there. You go slowly and then returning back. You're going to do second lean. A second time is the real stretch. As you entering it one more time, spine is continue being nice and long. And feeling is more as you are feeling your gluteus muscles lengthens up. Holding chair on one side that you have all the frame for supporting that posture there. Another breath. As you're returning slowly back, taking it is your knee to the chest up, letting it back and taking smoothly just some movements through the sway. You're going to open up your opposite side of the leg and completing your sciatica stretch on the other side. First you do your testing dance of the leg, just to feel how opposite hip is doing. There is always have one side is more tight than another. As you got idea where it is going to be at this moment, you're finding out your best way to begin the travel. Pushing your heel forward, holding your elbow closer to the body. And as you're balancing it up, staying for at least another breath before we crossing up the body line. Slowly moving it, crossing over. And then slowly moving it to the other side. Taking one more stretch. There is no pain in the hip at all. It's a more a space creating. And now leg is ready to come into your openness in the lower back on one side. Looking for very good position, settling into best way to get there. Hand is going to be to the side of the chair. Leg is nicely flexed with the toes. And you're keeping spine natural. Starting waiting for inhalation. And on exhalation, taking couple inches forward. Entering into non-painful state of stretch. Another deep breath, absorbing. First round is always observation and connecting to your body. Slowly returning back. We are going to settle a little more comfortable. For a second round is going to be deeper. Settle it is again. Finding spine. Waiting for inhalation. And on exhalation, slowly lengthening again. Letting breath get slower and deeper in the end of exhalation. As more tension sits there, your breath is simply just letting go the tension. Two more breaths. The stretch will encourage our body to have more patience with itself, as there is no place to go anywhere at the moment. And the patience will get more refined. Taking inhalation and exhalation, slowly returning it back. Taking a moment to bring this. Maybe this feels like get little some extra stretch. And slowly returning it back. We are going to complete our balancing and practice it up. If you have a brick into this here, we're going to place your brick right between your knees. And we're going to enter into the total body strength. But our hands are going to have one finger as it is in the front, and we're going to simply just holding up with one finger in the front. This is one of the mudra. It's clearing up the lungs. Break between knees holds up the pressure. You can create a little bit more of the engaging power there. Power holds through the whole body. And we're going to stay for 3 breaths into the total power stillness. Clearing up the lungs. And then slowly retract your hands back over to the center as it is. Rest them gently on lungs, letting lungs to clear. Lungs hold a lot of grieving, something we grieve about. And then slowly taking your breath out. We're going to completing our practice through the deepest stretch of today. And your legs going to be open as wide as it feels comfortable right now. We are going to take your hands nicely up, lengthening yourself as tall as it feels good now. Slowly coming back to the center and bringing your hand in the front of the knee. Now, as you gliding your hand, you are reaching to the heart. And other hand reaching to the foot and starting entering into that beautiful openness of the heart. Heart opening, balance. Stay there feeling expanded. Maybe feeling that your arms slightly moving up to the sky. And then you glide again down to the toes. Breathe that heart opening, magic of the heart. Tucking your navel in, engaging it to the power back, slowly returning in as you go, taking any feel that your energy guides you to go, as it is right now, healing moment, as it is, takes tension and the melting way. You're going to bring it to the opposite side for completion. As you opening up your heart, hand goes to the opposite knee, creating some resistance there. And you slowly letting that emerald light of the heart shining all directions from the center. Slightly pull your hand up and then slowly deepening it again. Tranquility of the mind, tranquility of the heart, tranquility of the soul and your inner wisdom. Slowly engaging navel, bringing power back, and gently transitioning back to the center, noticing your heart, noticing swirl of energy travels through the heart, bringing your body back to the center. And very slowly entering to the one more stretch forward, finding out tension release from the lower back if there any left. Returning back toward to the center out. Taking a gentle twisting feeling. And one more time to other side. If any tension left in the lower back, you're going to unwind it. Return back toward to the center. Taking your hands very gently and sweep the back of the head and the neck. Rest your hands on the top of the shoulder for tension release. Breathe into the top of the shoulder tension. And very gently bring your hands, soothing up your lungs. Hands goes closely to the side of rib cage, calming our liver and spleen. emotions of frustration and sadness, balancing them, that they are letting our life be without disturbing. And complete your tension release. One hand is in the navel and another hand in the lower back. Taking it nicely in. And another 2 breaths. Lower back tension release. Bringing hands back over to the heart. You are coming into the gratitude, appreciating yourself to being, spending time with yourself. Touching our area between our eyebrows. Letting all your wisdom and guidance, your inner guidance, to be with you. And then simply let it with the breath go, feeling as you coming back to the center. Being in gratitude to each other for sharing energy. Saying thank you to each other. Find your time to come back. Staying in the moment. When time is right, coming back to your present moment. Shanti, 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 Om. Peace, peace, peace. Thank you for coming. Thank you for practicing.